After I won the Red Bull Circuit of Balance, I got a call from Red Bull Spain asking me for a meeting. Back then, I only had few sponsors, and I didn't really know where my career was gonna go. Then Red Bull told me that they were gonna support me all my career and beyond. It was hard to understand how long my career was gonna be. It was 95, I was 14 years old, and easily realized that this is what I wanted to do in my life. That it just came because I just wrote for pure heart, and this is my real passion in life. Hello, this is Vicky Gomez, and from Madrid, Spain. One of the things I love about BMX is all the traveling I have done. The last 23 years, I traveled to more than 70 countries. One of the things I like the most when I travel is to try the local food. I think this is the way to keep a culture alive and make new friendships that will last forever. One of the things I love the most about BMX Flatland is the ability to mix with other arts. From music art like flamenco, classical music, hip-hop, jazz, to other kind of arts like videography, photography, or painting arts. This is really interesting and a part of me that is very important in my heart. Every time I meet an artist or another athlete in another discipline, I'm really interested to know everything about them, because there is always something you can learn to improve yourself. Once I discovered the ability I had on the bike, I really wanted to do all the tricks that existed. This is something that I learned from my master, Marty Copa. He was able to do all the tricks, and I wanted to do the same. This is why I think my career has been very long, because I have been able to adapt my style to the new trends. Perhaps I was able to create some trends sometimes, and this is why Flatland is alive. Because you always can come up with something new, and I love that feeling. It is amazing to have friends all over the world, not only BMX riders, also many people out of BMX, and this is very exciting. Not always I am able to be in touch with everybody, but when you see a good friend, even after 10 years, things remain the same, things don't change, and this is beautiful. This is very rich. I was able to win the NORA Cup 3 times in my life. For me, this was a very special feeling, to get that recognition from the other pros.
The number 1 Flatlander is Vicky Gomez. Vicky Gomez!
Because of my creativity and progression,
Let's keep riding hard.
really put on the spotlight the reasons why I ride. And also my biggest inspirations and idols. These pro riders, they gave me the award in person in the US where BMX started. It is something that I will always keep in my heart. Thanks to BMX, I have been able to create bike companies. In the beginning, with Marty Cuopa, we created KGB. Afterwards, we created other bike companies. But lately, the most important have been to create the Titanium company that for me is gonna change BMX. And we just need to wait and see. Being a Red Bull athlete is very demanding. You need to be ready for competitions, to be in the top of the sport, but also to travel the world and make shows and be able to communicate with people through your tricks and through your riding. People who never saw BMX flatland before. Therefore, I am an ambassador of my sport. And I really try to do my best. Also, combining all this, making video parts where you are showing the tricks and the progression. Most of the tricks I have done, I have been able to do them only once in my life. This is why filming for me is very important. This is my legacy. I have more tricks than anybody in BMX, maybe. Red Bull always gave me the opportunity to improve myself. If I had 2 good years in competitions, then I was able to take 2 years off. I explained to them that I wanted to change my style. I needed time to explore, to progress. Now I work full-time to create the future of BMX. I believe light bikes made of titanium will change not only BMX flatland, but also the other disciplines like BMX park and BMX street. And most important, the kids will be able to try BMX. I was a kid once, and it was my dream. And I really want the kids to be able to ride. Because to find your passion when you are very young is probably the most beautiful thing you can do. I won a lot of competitions. Many of them, I don't really know how. I just went there and rode. I never really prepared for it. I was more freestyling, doing the tricks that felt good in that moment. This is what I learned from flatland, live in the moment. Nowadays, everything is more systematic. You really need to put a performance, a choreography. I think part of the magic is missing. But also the new generations are bringing that magic together with the consistency, and they're really pushing me to be my best. Thanks to Red Bull, I met many people, but most important was my wife, Alexa. She worked for Red Bull Sweden, and she gave me a daughter. They are my wings. They gave me the strength to keep on doing what I do, and I will forever be thankful to them. My motivation is the same as day one. I want to keep on riding, I want to keep exploring, I want to keep progressing. because I know through practice I get many answers, I get many questions answered, and I'm really motivated to do this every day because for me it's help. Thank you, Red Bull, for the 20 years, and let's go for year 21. Yo!